sincere, and very driven. I was running for office at a young age and then eventually getting elected. I was the youngest ever in the history of the city. My city at the time, I was one of the youngest elected officials in the state of Arkansas, so that was kind of a historical accomplishment. Had its challenges, obviously, but I really enjoyed the fact that I was able to serve people during that period of time. Being in the Marine Corps was a great accomplishment, and being able to do that.
I'm very loyal to people. I'm like a very ride or die person, like we're gonna be there. I'm somebody where, I mean, if you tell me, like, hey, my car broke down, my friend's car broke down when she was in Chicago, and I was here in Little Rock, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna grab my keys, and I just drove up. Like immediately, just drove up, picked her up, took her back the rest of the way, and that was that. My tattoos are of a sun and moon that are on my ankles, and they remind me of my parents, and beyond my parents, just my heritage. It's a big, like, symbolic part of Mexican culture.
Loyal, kind, loving, servant, and giving. Empathetic. I'm passionate about being there for friends, people that I don't know, helping, giving.
I've become confident in myself and self-assured. I'm passionate about teaching people how to have confidence and how to, because like I did, coming from a person who never didn't have any confidence, who was scared to talk in front of people, who could not lead a land to follow, you know what I mean? I couldn't do any of that. To be where I am today, it's like a miracle. And if I could share that, what I've learned with somebody else, that's my life would be, complete, I think.
I feel like I'm a passionate person. I'm very driven and I'm goal-oriented, but I think I'm very funny to myself, which probably also makes me arrogant, but whatever. And adopted some kids through foster care, and I met their parents, and I was like, gosh, if there's hope for kids, like there's got to be hope for their parents too. Of course, I'm from a faith tradition that says there's hope for everybody, so I started working with the parents, and I was like, and a lot of them had been incarcerated, and so I started volunteering at prison, and then it worked into, I volunteered more and more, and then I got a job working there. So, of course, I have 3 kids, and so being with my kids is super important to me, and they're my joy, but my job is like my heart.
I wake up every morning with a smile on my face, and my endeavor is to go to bed with a smile on my face. And I told Mom, first and only priority, children. I wasn't a birth mom, but in every respect, I'm a mom. Well, identifying, like, I'll say, is I kind of have 2 worlds. I live in a cis world as a woman, literally full time, and all that entails. And I do a lot of activism work in the community, so there, everybody knows I'm a trans woman.
I was supposed to let girls, and so I tried it. I never made the connection I have. That I don't have the same connection with guys. You know what I mean? Like it's a different. I love freely. It's a different kind of love for women. It's not a romantic love.
I think there's a lot more to me than just who I'm attracted to.
So if someone comes up and says, are you gay? My answer is always the same. No, I'm Cheryl. Or if they come up and say, are you straight? It doesn't matter. No, I'm Cheryl. But if I had to say, I'd just say I'm like the ladies.
I identify as pansexual, so guys and girls, it's just, I think I'm more attracted to just people in general.
Was other than honorably discharged, even though I served quite honorably during my time. It was primarily because I was outed, essentially.
Not only has, I think, the straight community become more accepted, so has the gay community, because there's like a wall, It's not, and the wall is built like just not with one side, it's both sides. And So when you get two groups together who don't like each other, there's animosity on both sides, and so, or fear or anger, you know what I mean? And so I think like it's been progressive on both ends, where, I mean, at least for me, I've become more accepting of straight people because they're human too, just like me.
We as a person have the opportunity to either build a bridge or build a wall. The bridge is to connect people, and the wall is to close us out, close them out, and to close us in.
We're people, it's not just about an issue, it's about actual human beings.
I truly believe, and most of the scientific community agrees with me, I was born this way. I didn't choose it. You know, nobody would choose to be treated like an outcast.
Again, if we can get to somebody's heart and make them see the other side, okay, well, let's say that you're a Christian who believes, you know, a literal interpretation of the Bible. And how would you feel if someone told you that the one thing that you think will make you happy you can never do? Which, you know, for the person who's gay, it would be in a same-sex relationship. But according to this, how would you feel about that?
I hope that they see a person. I hope that they see a daughter. I hope that they see a sister. I hope that they see a friend. I hope they see somebody just like them.